Alright, so today we're going to talk about out-of-body experience, also known as OBE, or Astral Projection. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so what is an out-of-body experience? Out-of-body experience is where your physical body separates from your astral body, because we humans have two bodies, our physical one and our astral one. And once the your astral body goes to the astral plane, also known as the fourth and fifth and sixth dimensions. For more information about that, you can check my other video, where I talk about dimensions. Alright, so the most common out of body experience is when people have a near death experience, and when they come back, they claim to see, a different world, heaven, spirits, angels, and they come back and they get this change about them. They get this epiphany. They change the way they live, how they look at life and stuff. But you can also do this consciously by meditating or in your sleep. I'll talk about that in more depth in later on. So yeah, like I said, we have more than just a physical body. We have astral body, an astral body, also known as your etheric body or your subtle body, also known as your soul. So yeah, once you get this out of body experience, um, time seems different in the astral plane than here, because time is really an illusion, so it don't really exist. So in the astral plane, everything is just like an eternal present moment. So there's no past or no future. Just like everything is just the present. So yeah, the astral plane, when you astral project, um, you'll feel like it's like a dream, but it's not. You're more fully aware. You're in the now. I mean, yeah, you're in like this now moment. So yeah, I'll talk about that more in depth later on as well. So yeah, when you astral project is like the law of attraction of your soul. So whatever you reflect will come back to you during your soul journey. So it all depends on you and your level of vibrations, and whatever your vibration is, the higher dimension your soul journey will be. For example, if you're always angry, sad, or in a low vibrational state, when you astral travel, it won't be that pretty. It won't be that divine as you would think, because of your vibrations, which reflects to you what you're feeling and stuff. Um, yeah, yeah, I believe that also goes as well when you die, when death comes. The astral plane is gonna reflect what you did in life, what your level of vibration did. I mean, we all have different karma. We all have different life path. So whatever you did here, if you did good, if you're happy or fulfilled of what you did in this lifeline according to your path, then the astral plane after your death will reflect back to you. And same goes to the opposite. If you did let's say if you, I don't know, died too early when you're supposed to, then your soul will be stuck in this dimension. So you will have unfinished business here. And if you let's say did something, you did something bad in this lifetime, like you kill someone or you're a criminal, and if you are like a very very bitter person, and have a lot of deep regrets and not do anything about it, then that's what plane will not be, that's per se not good to you. I do believe in reincarnation though. You will reincarnate here and learn your soul karma all over again until you get it. So yeah, anyone can have an out of body experience consciously. Once you do, you will feel this freedom that you never noticed before or never knew you had. And obviously, when you astral project, you'll release the fear of death. You know, death is gonna be an illusion. Death is not real. So yeah, your astral body is already in the astral plane, like right now as we speak. You know, just as the physical body is here in this reality, and yeah, in this physical plane. So yeah, technically you don't really project to the other planes. You rather focus or tune in into a specific plane, so you're more conscious. Your conscious is out there in the astral plane. You're gonna be more conscious. So yeah, you become more aware of another plane or region, and to use its body. So your consciousness again needs to vibrate at that higher level. So yeah, you will then when you astral project, you will shut down your physical body, your physical senses, and you tune it into your inner senses. But your five senses will be working in the astral plane as well. Yeah, so technically you're not leaving your body to travel to another plane. As all places exist as one. So distance doesn't actually exist because your astral body is already in the astral plane. So when you do it consciously, you're not technically already leaving because you're more conscious of the your astral body that's already in the astral plane. It's just coexisting into one. Um, we call this the higher self, your higher super consciousness. So yeah, once you astral travel or have an out of body experience, you will see many entities, good or bad. You can communicate with them telepathically. You don't really need to use your verbal words. Not necessarily, you can, but you don't have to. You can just communicate telepathically, and they will pick it up real quick. Yeah. So once you get an out of body experience as a travel, there's this silver cord connected to your body, to your astral body. Yeah. The silver cord cannot be broken, so it will follow you wherever you go to the astral plane. So when you come back, the cord is connected to your body, so you will come back to it once you decide to come back. But like after death, the silver cord attached to you will be gone. So yeah, we are all multi-dimensional beings with more than one consciousness, and your soul is responsible for giving you consciousness. So yeah, so that's what out of body experience really is. Like I said it before, you're just more conscious. Your consciousness is projected out to the astral plane. Yeah, there's ways to do this, have an out of body experience. There's affirmations you can do, guided meditations, hypnosis, the way back to bed method, dream journaling, because dreams, practicing lucid dreaming can help you get an out of body experience. I had a similar experience this while lucid dreaming, but I haven't fully, traveled anywhere, but I felt my astral body getting out of my physical body for a short time. So yeah, there's also the visualization method, the wow technique. The wow technique is when you're in bed at night and your body is just still. You don't have to move for like 30 or an hour. Yeah, but your body needs to be relaxed in a deep relaxation. So your body needs to go to sleep, but your mind needs to be awake. So you have to be really relaxed. Your body needs to be really relaxed to do this, so you can trick your body to be asleep, and then that's when you project your astral body there. Oh, and also you get and by doing that, you'll need to have a sleep paralysis moment, so that can happen. There's also affirmations you can do. You also need to be obsessed with having out of body experience. So you need to think about it 24/7. Read about it. Watch videos about astral projection or out of body experience. You need to think about it 24/7 for this to happen if you want to have an out of body experience. Also, if you try it too hard as well, it will not work. So don't try too hard, but don't try not too hard as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. My what is an out of body experience? So yeah, it's basically the release of death. That's what, in general, what an out of body experience or an astral projection teaches you. There's no just such thing as death and stuff. And so it's an illusion, really. You will die, but physically, but consciously, or your astral plane will live on. Because we're more than just our bodies, this physical body. We have many body consciousness out there. So yeah, this book I recommend for you to guys read it. Exploring Your Inner Reality: Guided Astral Projection and Out of Body Experience by Jonas Ridgway. Yeah, it's a really good book. Yeah, at the end is really made me cry at the end because it tells you after death, it tells you that all your ideas, your creativity keeps on later in life. So the astral projection will obviously reflect that to you, all your creative ideas, your work, your what you did in this life will also be in the astral plane. So yeah, astral plane. Um, the difference between that and dreaming is that you don't have control. You don't control the events or the character, because in a lucid dream you can control those characters and environments and events. But in the astral plane, these people you see are actually spirits from other dimensions. Like you can see angels, fairies, different entities, good and bad. So they all have an independent individual self. So these are actually real entities, and you cannot control them. So you're more of a spectator in this sense. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Really, it's kind of confusing because both are kind of similar, really, but they're different. They have differences. All right. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.